2, 3, 4, 5. You're tuned in to That Pressure Talk. Let's talk about it. The only thing though, girl, y'all, I was going to introduce her, but since we're here, first of all, we got Tiani. Wait, listen, I was gonna tell y'all. She was like, hello, and I'm here. Do not leave me out. I love that. Let's talk about it. She ready to talk, y'all. We go. First of all, cheers. All right, cheers, because that was a good one. She said, and not to forget, I told you that I was gonna start bringing people in. I was gonna start giving everybody like a little welcome to the show, but welcome back. Thank you so much for being here again. No, I really appreciate it. Y'all, she's a mess. This is what today is going to be, y'all. Unfiltered conversations.
God.
We are going to talk about anything that comes to mind. We're just going to kind of like let loose a little bit, I feel like, and just have fun because that's what this is all about, okay? All about. Sorry, yes. we didn't drink half the bottle.
We're just really...
there's that. We're just in the mood.
Yeah, we're just in a... humorous mood.
And a humorous mood. And to think that today was not going to be a good day because I had texted you this morning like, yeah, please tell me that you're having a better morning than me.
She was like, tell me if we're going to conquer the world. I was like, you know what? I just woke up with crust in my eyes.
She was like, ready to conquer the world. Yes. First of all, to be fair, the reason that I sent you that text message this morning was because winter was stressing me out this morning. If you're a mom, you get it. So those of us that are parents, whether you're a mom or a dad, right? You get it because first of all, she's 10 and she's kind of like going through puberty and she's having like all these different feelings and she's just growing. And a part of her growth is her attitude. And like, I know a lot of us know when you are having a kid and your mom is like, I hope you have a daughter so when she grow up, she gonna be just like you and stress you out as much as you fucking stress me out. That's what Tanya would say, at least. That's what my mom was wishing upon me.
So do you think that she's growing up to be like you?
Well, like, here's the thing, though. I wouldn't mind her being like me because I actually think that I'm a good role model.
Yeah.
So I feel like my daughter is being raised to know how to be a good woman, how to be a provider, how to be nurturing, how to give and care, and just be in her femininity. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah, her feminine ways and stuff like that. But she's a
she's a sassy one.
She be making me want to take her by the neck sometimes. So that was the reason that I had to text you this morning because I'm like, please tell me that please cheer me up. Because I literally needed that. Like, first of all, I'm a mompreneur. So instantly this morning, the first thing that I'm thinking about is, okay, I have to get the kids to school. I have to... I have to, first of all, wake them up, do her hair, brush Noah's hair, make sure that they're both ready, pack both of their lunches. Before we leave the house, one of them always forgets something. Like, y'all get it. Then I got to take them to school, and then I got to come back, and then I have to get ready, and then I got to get ready to record. It's a lot. Like, I want y'all to know, like, shout out to our mompreneurs, dadpreneurs. If you're a hustler, can we take a second to, I'm a hustler, homie. Just ask about me. Yeah, like that's what it is. Can we play that song in that part right there? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Push it to the limit right there. So shout out to if you're a dadpreneur, if you're a mompreneur, what that definition means to me is like having to get up every day and hustle for your family, but then also hustle for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be able to show up for yourself. You gotta be able to take care of yourself before taking care of anybody else.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like a mompreneur. So that's what life lately has been crazy because I feel overwhelmed from the simple fact that so much good is happening to me. Do you know, like within like the last month, I kind of like fell off a little bit because I felt like life was getting like really hard. I felt overwhelmed with all of the positive things that was happening. Why does that happen? Like, you know when so much good is happening and then out of nowhere, like the devil comes and he's like,
oh, yeah.
Knock, knock, guess who?
I know.
Like, guess who?
I know.
And it's like, you sure know how to pick the fucking timing.
Yeah.
But whatever, that's how life's been for me lately. So how's life been for you? Because clearly I need to
yeah, let's
take another
drink
drink of that. Please,
let's take another sip.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Well, before we get into that, I want to agree with the mompreneur.
Mompreneur, yeah.
Yeah.
Pineur. Sound like a wine.
Pineur.
Yeah. Fancy.
That should actually be a wine. Mompreneur.
Mompreneur.
That would be mad lit.
We could make the wine. Can't we? We could make one like that. Moms, we figured it out.
Mompreneur.
Mompreneur. You got to drink it with your pinky. You got to drink
Pinky up. Pinky up.
Yeah, with the pinky up. You put your pinky down?
No, I put it up.
You put it up and then we're gonna gonna make a wine for the mothers, and we're gonna call it Mompreneur.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, so she agrees. Okay, I like that.
So I grew up with women in my family not having the fathers in their lives, the kids' lives, or like the dads not having the moms in the kids' life. So I completely understand, even though I don't have kids. So I've been watching my friends, my family, you know, going through those things, and it's like, I may not have kids, but I totally understand.
Yeah, what
so
it's
that's
like.
why I feel like I attract a lot of friends that have kids because I wouldn't. I love my friends and I love their kids too, so I want to be there for my friends and their kids.
Well, whenever
I'll be the stepdad.
Whenever
stepmom.
you want Winter and Noah, you let me know. How's tonight? Tonight we're Mompreneur needs a break.
Everybody knows that's how we met. So
yeah, that is how we met. But I stole her after that. Like
Yeah.
Sometimes I be thinking about it because Winter be like, so Tiani's not gonna come babysit us. Like Tiani ain't your babysitter no more. She my friend. She my friend.
We
okay.
real personal over here.
Yeah. So, but you did say something that caught my attention.
Yeah.
Where you said like you've been around people that had either an absent dad or an absent mom. That's really tricky because a lot of people think that it's just the dads who are deadbeats. Zoom in when I say this. There are deadbeat moms too. There are. There really are. I stopped being friends with someone because of her deadbeat ways.
Ow!
I could talk about it because whether she see this or she don't, I'm not saying no names, at least. Like, I feel like I can at least do you that by not saying your name. But I would never forget the day where she had reached out to me. She was going through something, and she was like, yo, like, XYZ is going on. I'm ready to throw this baby through the wall. And I was like, the baby? Like, the little 6-month-old baby?
Yeah, where's CPS
You finna,
at?
where CPS, DCF, ABCDEFG. Oh, you motherfucker. Because what? I can't be your friend. Because for me, you have to have enough patience for your child. Like, when you instill ignorance within your child, when you instill abuse and hate and those kind of things to your baby, like, they tend to grow with that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why would you want your baby girl to be thrown into a wall and deal with injuries? Like, it's not funny. Like, why would you throw your baby through a wall and then your baby has to later suffer the consequences of, God forgive me, but now the baby got brain damage or something, or now the baby got shaken baby syndrome, or like the baby, anything can go wrong. So I stopped being her friend because I felt like I don't want you to display that kind of attitude and energy around my children. You cannot be my friend and have our kids playing with each other, pause, like having fun with each other in the playground. Like, you gotta say pause because everything is fucking pause. Like, you ain't playing with my kid, bitch. Let me let you know something right now.
Stupid.
But I do feel that way. Like, I feel like you gotta also watch who you surround yourself with. Like, we gotta break that cycle. That curse is not funny. You still laughing. I said pause.
You are so stupid,
But
bro.
you really do have to watch who you bring your kids around. Because like I said, energy transfers and it's very real. So I do believe in, I don't care how many friends I got that has kids. Not all of my friends with kids are usually around me and my kids just because we have kids.
Right.
And I mean that in the most respectful way. You know what I'm saying? I just, can we say something else too? Like, have you ever outgrown a friend? I'm sorry, I gotta talk about it. Have you ever outgrown a friend? Many? How has that gone for you? Like, do you just walk away? Do you argue it out? Like, do you fight it out?
Honestly, maybe back then, before I became a woman, I would be like,
woman.
well, I'm just done with you, you know, doing all that drama stuff. But at this point in my life, it's just the last text message will be the last text message.
Gotcha.
I'm not talking about it.
Does it have to be text message? Or are you willing to have that conversation like face to face?
Oh yeah, I like confrontation, but in the positive way. In a positive
So you
way.
mean like you're okay with having like a conversation that you're either gonna gain closure from, or you're okay
we're gonna
with like
move on and like you know,
agree to disagree even? Because I feel like I have friends. Fun fact: I had a conversation, a really tough conversation, and shout out to my girls. Y'all know who y'all are. I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want y'all to take it personal. But there's different friendships that I'm about to speak about right now. Because like my girl group that I have, we were having like a very tough time in our friendships, and it was not just a one friend in the group thing. It was a few of us who were kind of like confused with each other and everything that was happening. And things could have went left where we don't talk about what we're feeling and we're not getting to the bottom of things, but we found closure in what the issue was, even though there was barely an issue. And we kind of settled it where it was, and we left it at that, and now we're still good friends. You understand? Like, it's okay to have tough conversations with your friends and be like, yo, like, I don't like what you did, I don't like what you said, or I don't like how you moving. And a lot of women these days take it personal when a friend comes to them that way, because the first thing that the next woman thinks is happening is what? Can you guess? They're being jealous. Like, why is that the first thing? Like, why can't someone be trying, why can't your friend come to you and give you advice and you not look at it like, girl, you being jealous of me? Like, or you only saying that because you wish you had this, or like,
See,
why it gotta be like
honestly,
that? Like,
if you gotta say all that,
cause some friends
I'm cutting you off.
But
like,
you see, but where does that stem from? Cause some people tend to, okay, so now we're moving on to another type of friend. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna move on to another type of friend, right? Like, okay, so you seen the difference in being able to have closure and, you know, just settling things with a certain friend groups, right? People that are level-headed, they understand, they're like you, you're not in competition with those friends. Where does the animosity come from, and why do women wait until a fallout to tell each other how they feel about one another? Bitch, why is you my friend if you're not my friend? Why is you around me? Why you want to be sitting next to me, not you? Because you my friend, right? Yeah, we locked in, ain't no switching up. But like, why be around people that you don't like? If you don't like somebody, move from around them. Y'all know that saying that there's plenty of fish in the sea for you to go catch and go hump on? There's also plenty of fish in the sea for you to be friends with. You ain't got to be here.
girl, that's why I only have like 2 or 3 friends. Even if like I don't hang out with them all the time, but we know where we stand in each other's lives.
Do they know each other?
I've learned to not bring certain friends around other certain friends.
I'm sorry, that was loud.
No, it's okay.
That was loud. I love that you said that.
I'm just kidding.
I love that, Tiani. Can I ask you before I say anything? Because I don't
No,
want to
go
make this
ahead.
the Asia show. But like, why don't you say so? You don't bring them around each other because of like the mixture of personalities?
Yeah, because I've had instances where like I'm a very friendly person and I like to bring my friends around my other friends, and I just feel like I'm a neutral person. Like there's no arguing, and if you know one friend don't like the other, we're gonna talk about it. But
Or just don't bring them around each
yeah,
other.
or just don't bring them around each other. But I feel like a couple of instances, this was years ago, like I'll bring a friend around my other friend and they'll become more friends with each other than with me. And I just feel like I'm the one that connects y'all, not in a jealous way, but like they'll start acting weird and stuff like that. And I don't like that kind of energy. So I just, I mean, I want everybody to be friends, but just, you know, like,
You're
know
kind of
your
like
place.
me then. You're kind of like me then, because they're not gonna agree with that. The people, they're not gonna agree with that. What you just said about, oh, like,
I mean, it sounds
introduced
territorial,
y'all,
but that's...
yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I introduced y'all, so at the end of the day, like, y'all should still be including me in everything. Can I tell you something? So remember that time where you and Asia had went out for lunch? Tell them what I did.
Okay, so I was getting my hair finished up by our friend Asia, and Asia wanted to get something to eat after, so I'm like, okay, cool, like we could do that. But Asia and Asia actually live closer to each other than I do. I live like an hour away from them. So Asia was like, oh, do you want to invite Asia? And I'm like, yeah, we can invite Asia. She lives right there. So we called her. Asia started acting up.
I
When I mean Asia, this Asia.
I threw a fit. I said, I wish you bitches would go have lunch without me. I'm that type of friend. So what I mean by that is like, you see how you were like, oh, if I introduce y'all to each other, like I just still feel like it should just be a fine line of like.
Even if you're not included, I don't want you to feel any type of way about it. But my friendships before were just weird. Like, I don't know.
But I'm a little selfish.
And
I don't want my friends to be friends without me.
I feel that.
Like, now, if you have friends that you met before me and you're introducing us to each other, I have no reason to feel that I want to keep you to myself because you already had those friends before me.
Right.
So when you bring us together, I want to know my place with you and where we stand, but it should never be like, oh, do you love me more than those friends? Do you want to be friends with me more than them? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of women find competition in girl groups, and I don't like that. Like, why are you mad about the friends that I have? And I also don't introduce everybody to everybody.
Yeah.
If I realize that you might have a higher tone or too much energy compared to someone who might be a little bit more, you know, maybe she's a little bit more, what do you call it? Like less energized. Like, you got to energize a bunny who
Okay,
just happened.
let's put it this way. Let's say, okay, I'm not saying I'm not ghetto or I'm not classy, but I would say I'm more of the like humble, cool, calm, and collective. And behind the scenes, we might go out or something. I might say something.
But you're still not ghetto, even then.
Right. But there's friends that are like, oh, let's go to the strip club, let's twerk our ass, let's go throw money on, you know, like things like that. Like, I don't care for things like that. Like, I'm not. But I'm like cool. Like I'm mad fun to hang out with. Like just because I'm like calm, cool, and collective, don't mean I don't know how to turn up.
No,
you know,
Tiani knows how to turn up. Tiani does know how to turn up, and yeah, we've had fun when we went out once or twice before, and
our turn up. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay. Our turn up is
look good and steal the spotlight and then walk out.
That
we don't want to talk to nobody.
That
we don't want to
part
talk to nobody.
Spoiled when we're out, but like our fun is like going to this is our date. We went to Interstate, got a bottle, put it in a cup, went skating. Fucking, she fell mad times. That shit was mad funny.
Fun.
Even after that, we went out to the bars. We had a couple of drinks, and that was it. We ended the night. Like it was nothing like
nobody got hurt. Nobody got into any altercations. Like we're not going out looking for trouble.
We wasn't on no groupie shit. Like we were just chilling. Like that's fun to me.
We're not fans of anybody. We're fans favorites.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like that's how we are when we go out. Because even that night when we went skating, everybody was like, "Oh my God, y'all are both so pretty. We love y'all energy." Because we weren't paying attention to like the things that were happening around us. Like we weren't oblivious. We were paying attention as far as like making sure our surroundings like we're good, but we weren't paying attention to like anything that we didn't care about. No man, we didn't care about no other woman. We didn't care
if the man want to buy us a drink, you could do that, but you could get the step.
Yeah, after that. Well, in that case, he could get the skating because we was. In that case, he could get the skating because we was in a skate key at that point. So you get the skating, but I mean, can we talk about that too? Because why you niggas don't understand? No. When you buy me a drink because you chose to buy it, why do you think that obligates me to have to pursue a conversation with you? Because you bought me a drink.
You know what? Let me give you a example, a perfect example. Last month, I was at Wawa and I was getting something to eat. And this guy was behind me. And, you could just feel when a guy wants to talk to you.
He's breathing. You can feel it.
He's just breathing. You can just sense it. Like, it was, ugh. There was this lady in front of us who couldn't pay for her stuff. So he ended up paying for her stuff and my stuff. And I'm like, oh, he thinks this is the gateway to, like, talk to me.
Yeah, no.
So he bought my stuff. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And I try to, like, skedaddle real quick. So he caught up to me. He whipped his shit right around in the gas part of the gas station. I'm like, dude, I already know what's coming. He comes up to my window and just starts talking to me. And I'm like, dude, I got somewhere to be. Like, why do you think buying me food or like paying for something means, oh, it's an open door for you to talk to me? Like,
something that I was already going to pay for myself.
Right.
You act like I was in a car lot
and on
looking to
top of
buy a car and I couldn't get the car because I couldn't afford it and you bought me the car.
Not even just that. On top of that, I use my coupons.
Hello?
Like,
you always got to use your coupon.
Yeah, always use
First of all, don't Wawa have like a little app that you can use?
They do.
Too?
I use that all the time.
Yeah, we're going to have to do like a little Wawa
but
ad.
I cannot stand that. It's not a gateway. It's not an open door. Please stop doing that. If I make eye contact with you and I wanted you to talk to me, you would know. But like, that shit is so aggravating, especially at the gas station. Like, come on.
Yeah, like... But at the end of the day, though, I feel like a lot of ladies, and this is funny because it's something I spoke about recently with a friend of mine, where they was like, well, if you were out, like, how could somebody pick you up? Like, meaning, like, how can somebody try to, like, bag you, like, get your number or something? I'm like, you can't. That's the thing, is that you can't fish for me. I got to fish for you. So if I like you, if you walk by and you, like, smell good, you look good, whatever the case is, and you catch my attention, it is up to me to either stay paying attention to you or try to get yours or whatever the case is. But like some guys just don't, like, they overstep. Like allow the girl to be, I wouldn't say like, okay, hold on, because I'm not trying to say like allow the girl to be the one to like make that initial approach, but I feel like allow the girl to appear or maybe provide that reassurance that she's willing for you to approach her, if that makes sense. Because there's always like some type of eye contact or a comment, a smirk, or body
even, like,
language,
a longer conversation.
Yeah,
like I would have been like, okay, thank you. Where are you from? Like, okay, like, that's something that is an open door. Like I'm opening a door for you. But if I'm just walking away and I'm saying thank you for the food, like that means get the fuck on with your fucking day.
That means have a fucking nice day. Cause nigga, that's what I'm saying. Like you didn't do something for me that I wasn't gonna be able to do for myself. That's why I said that situation where I said it's not like I was in a car lot and said, dang, I can't afford that car, but I want it, and you overheard me say that, but I'm gonna settle for this one because this is what I could afford, and then you come over and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy you that BMW because that's the car you said you wanted.
Right.
You ain't do nothing for me that I said I couldn't do for my damn nigga. You bought me a sandwich.
Exactly, a sandwich.
Do you want it back? Like, that's how I be feeling sometimes. Like, if you buy me a drink at the bar, because usually that happens. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes I go out and people are like, oh, I'm going to buy you a drink. And it's like, okay, cool. You're going to buy one for me and my friends, number one.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, number one. And number two, after you buy us a drink, let us drink our drink.
Right.
Don't,
Can you not hover
over us and
start spitting in my motherfucking drink?
When they
trying to have a conversation, like, we don't want that. We want to enjoy our night, like, and then maybe after.
Yuck mouth. Ew.
I don't know. We'll discuss it. It depends on appearance too.
Yeah, appearance is important. Yeah. Like nails.
Can we talk about that too?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Can we talk about that too?
Because I hate the way these Floridians dress. Why are all their shoelaces always tied so tight?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Like, some of their shoelaces be real tight.
I'm not gonna lie, like the wicks. I'm not judging
What's
nobody.
a wick?
Those wicks that they be having in there.
It looks so dirty.
You know, like
You talking about the dreadlock that look like an arm coming out the head? That's what you're talking about.
It looks so dirty.
That's so dirty. It look like
attractive.
It stink. It look like it hurts.
It's just not attractive. Like we're being judgmental, but at the same time, like it's just I don't see how.
Because if a guy, no, fuck that. We gonna be a little judgmental. Because at the end of the day, these men are very judgmental. Oh, we want our girl to smell good. Oh, we want you to have the biggest ass in the block.
And now
and
they're
the biggest
talking about
boobs.
our hairstyles.
Now the hairstyles matter. Oh, what we wearing matters. Before, I feel like anybody could bag a nigga. Cause you niggas be thirsty like that. But now y'all acting like y'all got standards. Nah, lower them shits. Cause you're not finna talk to me looking like whatever those shits is that you just said they're called. The wicks. Like you walking around with a
dick on your head.
You know what? I can't believe she just said that. She said that shit. She said that shit. I'm just
like that's okay.
With a dick on your
let me
head
take a
is
sip.
crazy. Sometimes the hairstyle might be bigger than okay. No,
no, I'm dead serious. Like it's like this long. It's longer than your damn head. Like it shouldn't even be that long. But it's just not.
How does it even get like that? Like
a cute appearance.
When the stylist is doing it, like as a lady, ma'am, when you're doing those hairstyles on the wicks,
yeah.
When you're doing the wicks, you don't be thinking like, damn, this shit stink. Cause like, isn't it one whole knot?
It's just I don't know what it is. I don't know how it becomes that. It's just not.
So clearly the wicks is not a thing. It's not attractive.
It's not attractive.
Dreads are okay. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've seen a couple of dread heads and I'm like, oh, okay, nice dreads.
Yeah, no, dreads are just fine.
You know,
when
well,
they're
not all dreads. Not all dreads. Because if you look like you don't wash your dreads and you don't get your dreads, like, touched up, like, not all dreads. Like, you know, like, I like to see a man keep up with himself.
Like, who came up with wicks, though?
I don't know who came up with that, girl. Because when you said wicks, I thought you was talking about, like, you know, when you're pregnant and you get wick to, like, get beans and shit for your kids.
Can
like
we talk about that, too?
We can talk about that. Yeah. We can talk about that.
Let's...
Is that still a thing? They still give wick out?
I think so.
Asking for myself.
I mean, I don't have no kids,
eggs and milk.
but...
I need some eggs and milk. We don't even get food stamps. We're going to talk about that?
Let's talk about it.
How many kids you got to have to get that? Because...
honestly, I don't know. I don't got no but I know that my family... like in New York or whatever, they get food stamps and stuff, but
everybody in New York get food stamps. The government don't care. Everybody. That's the thing. Okay. So let me just explain before y'all attack me. Right, living in Florida, I feel like they also provide those, you know, what do you call it, like food stamps, insurance, and stuff like that. They also provide those things for you, right? But in Florida, they don't make it easy. They're not just gonna give it to you, or else I would have it. They're not just going to give it to you. They want to make sure, okay, you need food. Where are you making this food at? In a kitchen? How did you get that kitchen? Are you able to pay to be in that kitchen? Like, how can you keep up with the meals that you're asking to be provided? They want to make sure that you're getting up and you're working, you're hustling, you're trying to take care of your kids and yourself. Not that you're just depending on the government. Because that is the thing in New York. They make it so easy for everybody that a lot of people in New York, they don't think to get up and do nothing with their lives.
Honestly, I agree with them. Like I feel like everyone should have something.
A little bit of assistance.
A little bit of employment. You know, something to show that you're not actually sitting on your ass and, you know, depending on the government to take care of you for the rest of your life. Like, show something for yourself.
Right.
But to have so many kids, I don't think that's the government's fault that you decided, oh, I want to have like 20 to 10 kids and think that they're going to keep giving it to you or whatever. Like, that is your fault. But at the end of the day, exactly. You open your legs.
Hello?
But at the end of the day, like, if you have 10 kids and you're working and you're not making enough to take care of all of them, I completely get it. Like, I just don't understand how people, even in New York, like, they just been sitting on their ass the entire life getting Section 8. No fucking, no job, you know, living in the same apartment for their entire life, getting food stamps, thousands of dollars in food stamps. Like, there's people out here that's struggling, working hard.
And then complaining.
And not able to put a plate of food on their table.
Yeah. Well, I still work hard and I don't get food stamps and stuff, but I'm going to put some food on the table. I do want to play a game, though. It's going to be called Spin the Pressure. And in this game segment, girl, so what we're going to do is each person gets 60 seconds to speak on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to call this Spin the Pressure. But listen, y'all, I ain't got all the tools that I needed yet to be able to do these kind of tricks and stuff, right? So here we're going to do. This game is going to be called Spin the Pressure.
Okay.
But in this case, we're just going to use cards. We're going to use our phones if we need to, hence why I have mine in my hand. And we're going to just talk about random topics and then go from there. So I'm going to start just to kind of break the ice, and then you can agree, disagree, let me know your opinion on that, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
So I would like to talk about... I would like to talk about money. I was gonna do deadbeats and stuff, but since we kind of like spoke about it a little earlier,
Yeah.
I didn't want to I didn't want to like repeat that. So we'll talk about money. I feel like money does not make the world go round. You know, there's a saying where they say money makes the world go round. I don't feel like money makes the world go round. And the reason that I don't feel like money makes the world go round is because it takes a lot more than money to provide and to be stable and to show up for yourself and for others. How do you feel about that?
I agree.
You do?
I do.
I was expecting you to be like, no, girl, money do make the world go round because you got to have all
I'm
that
not
money.
I'm not greedy.
Okay.
You feel me?
Some people are, though.
Yeah, there's people that has so much greed, like they don't care about nobody. They just only caring about money and, you know, what works for them. But I agree. I just feel like money doesn't go...
It doesn't make the world go round. And I also, so let me dive a little bit deeper into that since we have like a couple more seconds on that topic. I feel like what I mean by that is no matter how much money you have, you still have to spend it. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe in the aspect of having to pay bills and, you know, provide financially, yeah, the money might make the world go round in that way. But the money does not provide necessarily like happiness. Because you also know like sometimes you want something and then when you get it, the excitement expires after a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Like me, I'll go to the mall and I'll buy something and be like, oh my gosh, like I really want this. And then later on it's like, I forgot I bought that. Like, so does money really make the world go round? Does it really like provide happiness?
Yeah, because then you're thinking about like, oh, how am I going to make this money back? You know, like it just buys temporary happiness.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to aim at. It's like it buys temporary happiness and temporary joy. Like it's not something that gives you like longevity.
If you're rich and you got endless money, okay,
where you don't have to worry about it.
But even people like that aren't even happy.
They're not happy. They're doing all kind of drugs and their families are caught up in all kind of like scandals.
They're not doing nothing to like help the world. They just like I said, greedy. Like
so, if you feel like if you were to get rich, would you give back in any kind of way?
Yeah, I've always thought about that. That's like
what's your version of giving back?
Doing something for the homeless, like maybe like a soup kitchen. I've always thought about that.
Okay.
Like, and what I mean by the soup kitchen is like creating like a shelter.
Okay.
Where they can help them get a job, get them clean, whatever is wrong with them, I don't know. Maybe like a little rehab center inside. Just feed them until they're ready to get on their feet. Not something that's forever or permanent, just something to help them get on their feet.
So are you open to leaving the state of Florida or are you just looking to stay here? I'm asking that question because I feel like the homeless here in Florida, I mean, it is pretty bad.
It's so bad.
It is pretty bad.
There's people on the corner every day begging for some damn money.
It depends which corners because I'm not gonna lie to you, like coming from New York, and I've been to Cali, and Cali had like worse. I mean, they live on the highways.
Yeah, that's
like it's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
But here in Florida, like I've seen it, but I haven't seen it so much. Maybe because I'm not from here too, so I don't really know like all the areas. I also really don't go outside that much. So I just feel like I probably would want to build something like that. I just don't know if it would be here in Florida. Because I do believe in giving back. I try to give back on a regular basis, whether it's donating clothes and shoes and toys to kids, especially around holiday season. Whether it's like making food and handing it out and things like that. But you also got to be careful like what you give to these people because although they come from the same places as us technically and they were given the same opportunities as us, because people are so self-centered and selfish sometimes, like it may not be enough for them. And that's my only fear with giving back to the homeless is like, are you going to appreciate this? If someone like you or myself comes to try to make a difference in your life, are you going to be open to that kind of change? Like, I don't know. That's my only opinion on giving back to the homeless is like, will it make a difference?
Yeah.
They're already so far into, you know, the things that they've gotten themselves caught up in, whether it's the drugs, whether it's like the sex addicts, whether it's like, it could be anything. They're so caught up on their lifestyle now that it's really hard to provide and offer to give some type of change to someone who is less fortunate.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Okay, cool. I like that. So I like that. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting you to be like, no, girl, what you talking about? Money make the world go round. Like, I was kind of expecting that from you, but I like that. I like that. So
wait, I got a good one.
Yeah, tell me.
So let's talk about Today's music.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. No problem. You want to know something? I don't really know shit about today's music. I don't know much about today's artists. Like, I don't really listen to the artists today. So, what about
I feel like I'm still in like 2016 era.
I'm still in the
Honestly, today's music for me is Bryson Tiller, his first album, like things like that. Like, also I'm a Scorpio, so you know we get in our feelings all the time.
I thought it was Cancers that's emotional, but Scorpios got it.
We definitely. I mean, you guys are emotional in like a different way, but like we get so deep into things. Like I don't know how to explain it.
A different way.
But
next time.
Well, yeah, next time. But for me, today's music, I'm not into it. I'm just not into it. I'm not into rap like that. It has to have a good beat. There needs to be a beat to it that I'm like into. But
I agree, yeah.
I'm not into today's music.
So you like Bryson Tiller, but is there anybody else besides him? Like what about
I like Tink.
Who's Tink?
Girl.
Who's Tink?
She don't know who Tink is. You know what? I can't.
Is that a boy?
No, it's a girl.
Who the fuck is Tink?
She sings R&B music.
I love R&B. I've never heard of Tink.
I'm gonna have to put her on.
Well, name a song. How it go?
Okay. Well, I'm not singing it because, like, but it's a song. It's a well-known song. It's called "Treat Me Like Somebody."
I just want somebody.
Body. I just want somebody.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I still didn't. I don't even know. Okay, now that I know.
Okay, well, now that she knows that song, but yeah, I like things like that. I'm into like 90s.
Music?
I'm a 90s baby. So like,
yeah.
I'm into like back in the day stuff.
You still listen to R. Kelly and P. Diddy?
Oh no. P.
Why?
Diddy. I'm sorry, but like, if it comes on at the club, obviously we're gonna like bop to it. But after everything, I can't feel the same about his music. I cannot. It's just not.
About R. Kelly or P. Diddy?
Both. Girl, like they turned me off for all that shit. Even Cassie, like I understand she's a victim to it, but like,
oh yes, haha. Now, wait, listen.
Wait, do you agree? Or
I do agree. I don't listen to much music today. As you know, I didn't even know who Tink was. And Tink, if you ever see this, I'm literally sorry. I love that song though. Don't know any other music, but I don't know. I just started listening to Mariah the Scientist. I think she's pretty cool.
She's so
Glorilla is growing on me. I know that she's kind of. Glorilla just has like a persona about her. Like she just has like this energy where it's like she don't give a fuck. Like she's trying to live life. She's trying to have fun. She know what she's doing it for. And I can see that with Glow. So I actually like her. I don't really care about anybody else really. But you said Cassie. I want to talk about that because these people victimizes themselves, right? They victimize themselves, but then also tell on themselves. I was listening to a song the other day, and she's not the only one. I was also watching a Scary Movie, and what the black girl name is, the one where she was like, Brenda. I mean, she was like, Cindy, this bitch over here wetting up the floor. Well, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. But she had set a part in the movie where she was like, and mind you, the movie is old. Yeah. The movie is super old. And she was like, oh yeah, you know, one of those parties that P. Diddy be throwing, you know, when they be over there doing the freak offs in the party. And I'm like, damn, they was really doing it then. Because like, they was talking about it in movies.
Yeah.
They was literally talking about it before anybody could catch on, before everybody decided to become smart all of a sudden and now be able to read and understand and read between the lines. They were saying it already, right? But then Cassie had a song where she was like,
You claim that you're so hot, and you say you got skills in the bedroom. You try to front when you're so not. Had a chance, you still wouldn't come through. You say you want to see me, cause you need a girlfriend, you want to be me.
And so anyways, in that song, she had said something else where she was like, oh my God, she was like, oh my God, I'm freaking having a brain fart, but she was basically talking about how, she was like, clean it. Was it that one? Wanna take me, think twice when you got a long way to go. There was one of her songs where she was basically like telling on herself. I can't remember it.
She's just
one of her popular ones.
Even she's just been promiscuous from a young age. Like I just feel like she was a willing participant in everything, but now that she was victimized in.
No, she was willing because there's a song.
But she was
using
also
the wrong song.
A willing participant. Like you can't just claim, oh, I'm a victim to it, but you've been in the game for a long time. You should know your way out.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Sort of way.
Tiani, she wanted it because listen, I'm sorry, a lot of people not gonna like that, but there's a part of her that she is trying to like hide from the world. If you was a freaky girl,
it's okay,
and you was into those freaky things, it is totally fine, girl. No one is gonna judge you. Everybody got a little bit of freak in them. but don't lie about it because you were literally singing about it. The song that we just sang wasn't even the song that I was talking about. It's another one. It's one of her popular ones.
Me and You.
Me and You. Yes.
Shit, my aunt used to slap the shit out of me for singing that. Like,
There was a part in
and
that
she
song.
was like, how old? 15?
Yeah, she was young.
She was a very young girl.
I've been
Like,
waiting.
there's
Think I
no
wanna
way
make
that
a
she was,
move.
you know, she had those ideas in her mind at that age. So she was definitely like fast.
Yeah. So I just had to speak on that.
Yeah.
Like, there's a song. I still think we're
I mean,
we're
it's still a
recording.
hot song. Don't get me wrong. Like, her songs is still hot, but like, yeah, I don't feel the same way about her.
I also
But
feel
Glow, she definitely,
Yeah.
she got some hits. You know, I like sort of some rappers, but
I do like Glow, and Cardi is killing it these days. I'm not gonna lie to you, like I never
her new album is fire.
mad fire. How do you feel about that diss song with her and her to Bia? Did you hear Bia's diss song first?
No, I didn't. See, that's the thing. I don't know nothing because I
So,
don't really care.
Girl, Bia ate her up. When I say ate her up, she chewed her up and spit her out. I was mad about it because when Cardi came out with her diss song, I was like, dang, like, okay, I listened to it, and at first I wasn't a fan of it. I was like, damn, Cardi, you could have went harder. So Cardi, if you see this by any chance, if anybody sends it to you, let me write you a diss track towards Bia. I got you. Now, Bia, if you see this, it is personal, okay? Thank you. Because the nerve of Bia in her song, Bia was like, oh yeah, I went to the projects and they said I'm good on any block or something like that. I was like, bitch, they said that in New York against Cardi? I don't think so. So with that being said, I feel like, you know, today's like female rap artist is nothing like Eve, for example.
Right.
Like Eve, she another one. I love me some Eve. So when you ask me like, what am I listening to these days?
What's that song with Eve and Alicia Keys? That's my favorite. Dun, 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 dun. I forgot.
Well, she was like, you know, I wanna rock with you.
Just wanna rock you all night long. I wanna rock you.
That's the one. So, but yeah, that's what I be listening to now. So I don't really, you like that song, huh?
Yes.
No,
That was my jam.
no, I'm gonna have to play that for you before you go.
Okay.
Listen, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too, girl. Let's have another drink. Let's have another drink. Let's have another drink. Wait, cheers.
Cheers.
Another one. No, you didn't do it with your pinky. We said we was making another wine.
Shoot.
We're gonna make a wine. Remember, next time we're gonna try to have a bottle of Montpreneur. Okay, Montpreneur.
Montpreneur.
Pineur.
Yeah.
You say it better than me.
Pineur.
Pineur. Pineur. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's that. Thank you so much. Y'all are tuned in to That Pressure Talk. We did talk about it, and we're gonna continue to talk about it. Tiani, anything you want to say before you go? Anything you want to say before you go? Anything at all? We could do like a little shimmy, like a little. You want to do like what? What you want to do?
Let's do a little 1, 2.
Do a little 1, 2, little 1, 2. Okay, hold on. Okay. Thank you. Mwah. And that's a wrap. Love that. That was cute.
my God.
That was cute. A little
My
shimmy,
knees cracked
shimmy.
so bad.
I
I didn't stretch today. That's why. You're supposed to always stretch after you work out. And
Yeah, you always stretch, but not today. Are we still recording? Okay, bye. Love you.